Hey Ratbags, it's Jade today with the latest VALHEIM hotfix that's just gone live on their public test branch. So Xbox players, I'm going to give you some vital information about how you can preview some of the updates that will be hitting everyone soon. It's on the Xbox Insider program. We're going to go through these patches. More importantly, they are looking into worlds not saving correctly on Xbox. So we'll go through all that as well. So don't panic or don't worry. Yes, the game is a bit buggy or broken at the moment with this one, but it's only affecting a small amount of people and it will be fixed very soon. Also, some other stuff specifically for Xbox users. I'm also going to go through some really useful sites for all you brand new VALHEIM Xbox players. You should check out how you can find out where boss stones are on the map seed. Also, how to download the Xbox Insider program and a little more. So do leave a like, make sure you're subscribed, and let's go through everything you need to know about VALHEIM news today. So these fixes that are going into the public test branch at the moment on Steam and the Xbox Insider program, they're not going to be available for everyone for a few days, I'm guessing. It seems to be fixing a bunch of stuff that have occurred more on PC at the moment, but as they've said or stated, they are looking into the issues with Xbox. At the moment on Xbox, there's problems with worlds not saving and or sometimes buildings breaking. Effectively, some terrain, small pieces of terrain, are slightly different on the Xbox and PC version. So whenever you're building something, the game files still think there's terrain there, and so it makes sure it tries to break it. So that and the world's not saving, they're resetting when you're playing on the Xbox, are going to be addressed and fixed very soon. They have said that if you've built a ton of stuff, be prepared. When this update does go live for everyone, you may find certain buildings have broken because there will be more slight terrain changes, but it does mean that it will be fixed. So to fix the left-handed mouse issue that was happening, manual saving bug has now been fixed. Swap triggers controller option added. I do believe on PC they made it that on controllers, the attack and defend buttons were suddenly switched over. Performance and various bug issues have been fixed. Manual saves can no longer cause you to respawn where you saved and can be called to a dedicated server if you are on an admin list. If you've been having problems, if you rented out a server recently, or you've got your own dedicated server running and you couldn't work out why you weren't able to spawn, then there you go, that's fixed now. They've also fixed a bunch of issues to do with signs. Again on PC, loads of people had issues where some of the signs were showing really odd kind of symbols and shapes. And they've also upgraded the Unity engine as well. So on console, they've also added a graphics setting, balanced mode with 40 FPS and 1440p on Series X and high 900p on Series S. The right stick now only controls the character rotation in character screen. So for people that are fairly new to maybe PC and Xbox and don't know how to use the Xbox Insider program or the betas on Steam it's right click VALHEIM, then go ahead and go to properties, then go down to betas and then click here for the public test version. Password is yes, I made backups. Check the code and it should give you access. If that's not showing, just type the code yes, I made backups, and then that will appear. If you're a long-term player of Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, you'll know about the Xbox Insider program. If you want to take part in this, and this is where you'll also get to see the brand new items added, so when they do have a big update with content, if you want to play it before all of your Xbox pals, you may want to make sure you've got the VALHEIM public test installed. You'll find it on the Xbox store, just look under apps for the Xbox Insider Hub, or on your Windows 10 or PC, and then simply go ahead and install and join. It's open to anyone that's got VALHEIM, whether you're on Game Pass or you own it outright. What happens when the update's going live for everyone? Well, then simply you'll back out of this public test version and go and play your updated one. As far as I know, save data should transfer over because it does on Steam, so you can carry on playing the same worlds. But I definitely would make backups. You can do that on Xbox as well, make backups of your saves. Just click on the Manage Save section or Manage Worlds. But as always, there is a chance that stuff might go wrong when you participate in more of these experimental branches. Normally in the public test branch, these updates are live for about a week, but with hotfixes, sometimes it's only a couple days. So I'm probably guessing they're not going to have that Xbox fix for some of the saves not saving properly, maybe ready until early next week. But as soon as it's ready, I'll give you an update video. So a couple positives. If you're looking for help finding bosses, or you just want to see what your map looks like, well, you can go to VALHEIM World Generator. You'll be able to type in the name of your seed, which you should find if it's not already on the menus by holding all of the trigger buttons and then press select or back. That'll bring up the F1 menu. It lists any players that are on your game, and it should have the world seed there as well if it's not anywhere else. You then go ahead and type the seed that you want, and it will give you the coordinates for absolutely everything. If you're trying to find a trader, you're trying to find bosses, Leviathans, camps, troll caves, frost caves, pretty much everything, it will list it all on the map. You can also flick through random maps and load up a seed yourself. So if you like the look particularly of a map, because there are some that happen to have some really great spawns for a lot of the early game bosses, then you could go ahead, copy that seed, put it on your Xbox, and bam, you've got that world. And lastly, I know some of you guys were expecting Valheim to be a server-based game like Ark or DayZ. I don't know why, because the game's been out for 2 years. It's been pretty easy to find out if it is that type of game. But no, there are no official servers for you to join. You can either join your friends, you can play on your own, or you can go ahead and host your own server if you've got a PC laptop, or rent one via Trader. So I've done a guide for this most recently on how to get started. So if you want to play with your friends on a persistent world that isn't going to close down when you leave or your friend leaves, then this is probably one of the better options, unless you happen to have another Xbox, which you could also use to host the world. As said, I've just done a guide for it yesterday, so do go and check it out for more details. But use the links you'll find in the comment section and description, and you can either get yourself 10% off, or at the moment, because there's a sale, there's 25% off when you're using my link and the code 25 off. A big question that's come up from yesterday's video is how to get a different seed. At the moment, it looks like you can't actually input the seed that you want. So if you do want a fresh map though, just reinstall the map and that should do the same job. And there you go. Like I said, I've got a bunch of guides up and running. If you're new to my channel, I cover survival games, but I've been covering Valheim for 2 years now. The bulk of my Valheim content will be on this channel. Things like news, new content like biomes, updates. But on my second channel, where I normally cover games like Grounded and Small Land upcoming, I have started to do some starter guides, and I'm going to carry on doing some more Valheim starter guides. So if you're really fresh to Valheim right now, please go and subscribe to JPG Crafted, and you'll get a ton of in-depth guides specifically made with Xbox footage. No PC gameplay, all Xbox. And that's it. I'll be back with more regular news. As I said, as soon as that update hits Xbox next week, or the update goes live for everyone, I'll let you guys know. Do you want to resolve some fixes now? Then go ahead and join the Xbox Insider program. Until then, I'll see you ratbags later.